Hello and welcome. I am Asaya McKimmie, Australia's favourite sex coach, igniting passion in bedrooms around the world with my hot sex and relationship advice. Welcome to the weekly blog. Now, today I am talking about something that is so important for any relationship and a little bit sensitive. Let me assure you it's one that you really need to pay attention to maintain a happy, healthy relationship and sex life. When I bring this topic up with couples who come to me for therapy, they often dismiss it as not relevant or not having an impact on their relationship. But let me assure you that further investigation almost always shows that it is having an impact. So stay tuned and listen up. I'm talking about power, or more specifically, how power is balanced and shared in a relationship. And believe it or not, it has a big impact on your sex life. See, the person with the least power or the least perceived power will have a lower sex drive. Now, I do want to be clear here that I'm not saying that one partner is dominant or controlling, but sometimes one partner might be used to making decisions or giving their opinion, and the other may struggle to voice theirs, particularly in conflict situations. Or perhaps one partner makes more money than the other and also makes the financial decisions. Or perhaps one partner goes out to work and the other stays home and looks after the children all day. That can affect their personal feelings of power too. It's not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with staying home and looking after the children, or that it's not an incredibly powerful thing to do. I really admire anyone who chooses to do that, and I think it's a really important and valid decision. But what I am saying is it can contribute to someone's feelings of personal power, especially if they've previously been used to having a career, being in charge, or making important decisions at work. The psychological theory is that subconsciously, the person with less power begins to take control for themselves in the only area they can, their body. They are then in control of something that the other person usually wants, which is sex. It's their way of trying to find balance again. Now, notice that I said subconsciously here, because usually they're not aware that they're doing it. They're not trying to cause arguments or fights or take power back in the relationship. It's something that happens subconsciously. And there are some sex therapists who would argue that there's a discrepancy in power anywhere that there is a discrepancy in sexual desire. So when we're talking about sex and relationships, we're talking about something that's really complicated, and I know that there are often other issues at play. I don't want to oversimplify it, but I think the issue of power is really one that is worth paying attention to, particularly if you're having problems with one partner wanting sex more than the other. So I'm sure what you guys are interested in is how you can start to fix this. It's really important that you look at how power is distributed in your relationship. So look at who's making the decisions, who controls the finances, who is left with household chores, and who gets to spend the most time out of the house. And you want that to be as even as it possibly can, and you also want each of you to be able to spend some time to yourselves each week so you can remember who you are apart from just being a mother, a father, a husband, or a wife. It's also really important that you spend time each week working on your emotional connection and feelings of intimacy. That's really going to help balancing out desire discrepancy as well. And the last thing that I want to say is if you are having problems with this and you're not able to discuss it or come to some kind of agreement together, I really would urge you to seek professional help. It really can make a big difference. It could save your relationship, and I know that your relationship is worth it. So, as always, I want to hear from you, and I want to know what you think about power affecting people's sex lives. Put your comments in the box below. I really do look forward to reading them. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you would like more great advice on improving your sex life and relationship, subscribe to my YouTube channel and then head over to asayamckimmy.com and sign up for my newsletter where you will receive personal insights that I only share via email. When we ignite passion, we inspire love. So until next time, love yourselves and each other and keep spreading your passion.